Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to talk about Unlocker. Let's just talk about the most unexplored screen on your phone first, which I think is the lock screen because it's the only monotonous activity that is left on the phone. Otherwise, you have different things to do with different services that is provided on a smartphone, but lock screen is still somewhat monotonous with a translucent background, mostly a wallpaper or icons coming on it. A lot of companies have tried to utilize the space with the notifications and everything, but yeah, Unlocker is somewhat different from that. Moving forward, what exactly is Unlocker? So Unlocker is essentially a content-driven lock screen, which will first ask for your preferences as to what all industries and genres you're interested in, and then serves you with the content which is relevant to you. When I say the content which is relevant to you, like for example, let's say Arjun here is a cricket freak or probably a technology fan. So he'll get the content which is only related to cricket and technology, probably live scores and technology related news with new innovations coming in. So that will be the content that will be served on Arjun's lock screen. Over and above this, you also get rewards for unlocking each and every time. When I say rewards, it's a virtual currency then that we have. It's called Ucoins. I'll just show you. So in unlocker lingo, it's Ucoins, the virtual currency that we pay for each and every single unlock. So when I say currency, what exactly it is used for, that is also important. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to follow or rather be in sync with the microfinancing industry in India, wherein we give rewards up to rupees 300 per month per user, which will be utilized for mobile phone payments like recharges and bill payments, then utility bill payments, movie ticket discounts, and uh, e-commerce shopping. So we've collaborated with 40 plus brands for this very purpose, including big names like Freecharge, Snapdeal, Flipkart, Amazon, Domino's, all these companies. So moving on to the Uscreen part, the second lingo that we use in Unlocker is Uscreen. Uscreen is what we call the content-driven lock screen. Uh, so whenever you see a non-translucent lock screen on your phone through Unlocker, it's called Uscreen. So yeah, these are the two basic pointers that we serve you at Unlocker. How we work on Unlocker. So basically, you mostly have a swiping mechanism on your phone to unlock it, right? So it's either a upward swipe function or a right swipe function that you have on your phone. So we haven't changed the user experience at all. We're not hampering it. It's still the right swipe or the upward swipe on your mobile phone. But if at all you want to interact with the content, then you have to change your user behavior and double tap on the screen, which there's a release that we're coming up with, wherein you can double tap on the screen to interact it, but for now on production, you have to swipe left on your lock screen to interact with it. So like for example, like let's say you having a news coming onto your lock screen related to, like let's say something happening with the BCCI, you just swipe left to read the whole content through the very source from where we fetched it. Moving on, we also see the mechanism which is pretty famous in India is giving an advice to somebody. I have also received a lot of advice when I started off with this venture that okay, you should do this, you should do that, and what's the way forward. So that's another thing that we wanted to add to our lock screen, that okay, if there's a deal coming onto my phone and I don't want to, I know somebody who might be interested in, there's a 50% off on a Nike shoe, and I know my friend might be interested in it, I can share that screen with my friend through all the social media apps that are present in his phone. So yeah, moving on, what exactly the idea all about? Yes, you know that we are already utilizing the lock screen space, but another thing that I would like to mention in India, that is India is a market which is more like similar to China than US. From the infrastructure perspective and from the behavior perspective as well, wherein we have low RAM phones and the infrastructure facilities are not there as such, wherein you can consume a lot of mobile data, and you can also you don't also have high RAM smartphones as yet, or rather the penetration is a little low. So what we've tried to do is, rather than having 10, 20 different applications on a phone, so that whenever you want to try something new, you have to remove a previous application, we've tried to put in a lot of things into a single application, especially from the content side. So we know that you mostly read content from 25 different channels or industries, I would say, that particular thing is shifted to your lock screen in a single application. So that's the advantage with Unlocker. What makes us special? So, like I told you, the the social local mobile SoloMo term is the in thing since last few years, I should say now. But yeah, we've brought it to the lock screen now. So that's the advantage that you get with Unlocker. What's the traction that we've received? So we've already served 20 million lock screen impressions. That is actually the clicks that have happened on user mobile phones. We've published our numbers as well in a few newspapers and magazines that an average Indian smartphone user unlocks his phone 40 times a day, and the content that is most viral or which has been most interacted is the horoscope and astrology content. So that's one thing that we guys were also surprised of. Obviously, it's followed by cricket, the second most common, and then with Bollywood. So yeah, that's about the lock screen impressions that we've received till date. Moving on to the downloads, we have 1,55,000 installs. The number is a little dated, but yeah, these were the numbers till May. Then bidders. Talking about the reward points, it's not only the direct redemption that we provide you. We also provide you a gamification sort of an experience, wherein you can actually do a real-time bidding like you see in IPL bidding and other platforms. So you can do a real-time bidding using these reward points on our auctions page. And we've seen a good traction in that as well. We've seen 20,000 plus users playing 800 auctions, and they've bid more than almost 10 million new coins. That means half of the interactions that have happened on the lock screen were actually diverted to the auctions page. Then the user advantage. Within this first 6 months of Unlocker being launched, we had our users had cashed out 2 lakh plus rupees, or you can say the recharges and mobile discounts of 2 lakh plus rupees. And the rewards that we had distributed within these first 6 months, when I should say our number of installs were even less than 56,000, I think. There were 4 lakh plus cash outs that happened. Moving on, how Unlocker is the game changer. Let me just skip everything and just talk about the technology that we've developed in here. So as compared to a normal launcher application which just changes the theme of your phone, we have which is usually 5 MB in size. If you talk about the global average, we've developed a 840 KB app size application which fits the best with respect to 2G users in India, especially in non-metro cities. Then the value added features are there which are like sensitive points of a Indian user. One is mobile data consumption and the battery consumption. So we've gotten our app reviewed from 50 plus app reviewers, and we consume less than 1% of a usual average smartphone user. Though I know that the numbers cannot be you say authenticated as such because the mobile usage pattern differs, but this is from the app reviewers that we had. And another important feature that we've launched is Wi-Fi only feature. So another users are skeptical about the mobile phone data usage because they feel that my lock screen is always on. I don't know how much content is getting downloaded at the back end. So we've launched a Wi-Fi only feature wherein the content will get refreshed only in the Wi-Fi mode. So how are plans being treated by our clients? We have some people who've collaborated with us, like I told you, 40 plus brands. We have some of them mentioned here. Then are we making any difference? We've been covered by 170, we've been covered in 170 plus media mentions by all these publications, and there are a lot more names which we couldn't mention due to space issues. And yeah, that's about it. That's about Unlocker. Thank you.
Thanks, Piyush. Quite an insightful presentation. Any questions from our panelists?
So there have been examples of this in other markets, etc.
Right.
Is it something which is so? Is it immensely scalable in the sense that some advertisers will advertisers always pay for every swipe per se? And is it value back enough, or are there enough people who will game it to just earn enough that they require? And though you're putting caps and all of this creatively, Do you think this it's good enough ROI is the question? I can see some innovation in terms
Right.
of passing it on to your friends and things like that. So what's your experience been so far, and what are the plans going forward? Like how big do you think this can be?
See, the problem that we've been facing on this front is that almost, I would say 80 to 90% of the mobile advertising is covered by e-commerce companies or online players, which actually look out for convertibility out of everything. Whereas the market has been changing now, we've just collaborated with a few publishers who are interested in content-driven marketing. There, we are as an advertiser, advertisers are actually interested in interaction-based marketing. So, for example, like let's say a content-driven, we've collaborated with Scoop Whoop. They're not actually interested in whether a person is actually going to Scoop Whoop and buying something, but rather they're interested that traffic is being diverted to their channel. So yes, you're right that just by a swipe, there's not a lot of ROI that is being done for e-commerce companies, but yeah, for the conventional players, which are predominantly working on traditional marketing mediums, when they come to mobile advertising, this might be the channel for them.
Is there any tech competitive advantage at all, or is it something where you just get into a price war or a customer acquisition war with somebody else who can replicate the technology?
So you're talking about the rewards part?
No, just in terms of technology, once you're out there, you're an app which is picking up momentum, how difficult is it to replicate what you've done?
See, we have had Indian players replicating our application, but the exceptional thing that we had with our application is the size and the data that we serve. So normally a launcher application or a content-driven application eats out approximately 150 MB data in one session, depending upon how interactive it is, the session is. But our monthly consumption of data is 17 MB as of now. So what we're rewarding and how much we're consuming, there's a lot of difference between that. So I guess that is our advantage in the infrastructure, in the developing countries' infrastructure, that we push very less data. We try to keep the content pinpointed to a user, and we provide a lot of. Rather, we're trying to make India richer by ₹10 a day. That's what I say. So you just need a smartphone, and your at least expenditure till 300 rupees on the smartphone will be covered by Unlocker. So that's how I see it.
Do you plan to also go to iOS or just Android?
See, it's the technical issue that we're facing with iOS, because they don't allow lock screen space to be touched at all by developers. But yes, they've now recently opened up their space for lock screen or launcher applications. There's an app called Fancy Lock if you would like to try on your phone, but it's a normal launcher lock screen application. It's not a content driven lock screen.
I have a question.
Sure.
Are you throwing up some ads also on the main screen, or
Yes.
only the content?
Yes, so we have two versions of our application, you can say, or rather you just have to download one, but out of all the channels that we have for your preference, there's a channel called Mad About Ads. On that particular channel, we show sponsored content. If you want an ad-free application, you just have to unsubscribe from that channel. But obviously, the reward speed will reduce if you unsubscribe from that channel. So we provide extra rewards if you see content which is not of your likability. But we try and push, even in the sponsored channel, we try and push content which out of the channels which you've selected. So for example, if you're a cricket freak, we might just push sports products on the sponsored channel as well.
It will come.
Yep.
Next one.
Anybody else? Cool.
What kind of data analytics are you using, in order to push? Because I think the reward scheme will work best when people are, like you said, that you get rewarded more for viewing what you had not opted for. So how do you make that schema work?
See, when I say you're looking at something that you've not opted for, that means there will be some sponsored content, not necessarily that it will be out of that industry which you've chosen for yourself. Like I gave you an example, you might have chosen a channel called Girl Gang. We have a channel called Girl Gang where you have, mostly feminine content coming in. So we have a sponsorship coming from companies or content providers like Femina, which would like to sponsor, only the users who've selected Girl Gang channel. So we're talking about those kind of analytics. And if at all you're a new user, we develop some sort of analytics in a month's time and then kind of push sponsored content of your preference. But before that, you'll be looking at some random ads for sure. Yeah.
And how do you sell to the advertisers? Is it based on a click basis, or is it CPM basis, or how does it?
Actually, publishers don't have that choice as such. So there are ad exchanges wherein we work, and there are all sorts of campaigns which are available. Mostly, one single ad network is not able to fill 100% of the inventory as such, unless you go to a company like probably Google AdWords or InMobi, which are big, but then they pay you less. So from the business perspective, we've collaborated with 7 ad networks, and we try to push content based on the industry that they specialize in.
So you're not selling directly to the.
We're not selling directly to the advertisers as yet because numbers are not all that high. Number of installs. Yep.
Got it. Okay.
Anybody else?
Any other questions? Okay. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thank you.